Well, it's time for one of those Greg 6-minute morning Dharma talks. So a question might be, why does Greg turn the camera off when he meditates? Well, actually, I run outside and smoke as many cigarettes as I can, and then I set a little timer, and then I run back in really quick, and I try to look calm, like I've been meditating. Actually, what I do is I kind of meditate on the topic or whatever's going on. And yesterday we kind of started the week with where might we be stuck in our life, and why are we stuck? Why do we get jammed up for periods of time, for episodes of our life? Can you relate to this? Have you ever been stuck somewhere, stuck in something for a long period of time? Perhaps you were stuck in a relationship that was no longer satisfying or pleasing, or maybe you were stuck in a situation without enough money, or maybe you were stuck in a job that was really, really unpleasant, or maybe you were stuck without a job that wasn't pleasant, and or maybe you were stuck in a disease. But this feeling of being stuck, ever been stuck in traffic and how miserable it is, and you just keep inching forward for a long period of time, and we've all been through those episodes, and we might be in one now. Maybe we're stuck in one right now. Why is it that we get stuck? Now, some problems are very easy to solve. A button falls off. Well, you can fix that in a minute, or the light is out in the refrigerator, or there's a crack in the windshield of your car. Easy problem, easy solution. There's almost no time and space involved in its resolution. There's a great saying in spirituality. It's one of my very, very, very favorites. It really means a lot to me, and it's every problem has a solution. It's a spiritual axiom that every problem, every dent, every warp in our consciousness implies that there's a solution to it. The solution appears as instantaneously as the problem is. Is that true? Then why do problems last so long? If every problem has an immediate solution, why can't we find it immediately? Well, just because the solution is there doesn't mean that we're in touch with it. It doesn't mean that we individually have found it. Maybe we were individually responsible for creating the problem, but we haven't been individually responsible enough yet to find the solution, although it's there. What's the missing ingredient? Sufficient seeking. But if we always apply the principle that every problem has a solution, the moment a problem comes up, we'll be in a better position to look. Now, it may take a long time to solve the problem if it's very deeply seated in our consciousness. It sort of reminded me, what's been the most stuck that I've been in my life? Well, I worked for my family business for 18 years, and it was pretty damn miserable. I probably couldn't have been in a worse place. But it really created a lot of seeking inside of me. I did a lot of work on myself. I studied with a lot of teachers. I tried a lot of human potential stuff. I tried a lot of drugs and alcohol. I tried everything I could get my hands on to resolve that problem. And it took a long time to get it out, but only because it was very deeply seated in my soul. The solution was there all along. It's very much like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. At the end of her adventure to try to find the wizard, the good witch, whatever her name was, just said, babe, just click your shoes together 3 times and poof, and so I realized that as I look back on that job that I was stuck in, at any moment I could have left. I could have walked out the door. Now, in hindsight, I'm astonished that I didn't. I'm astonished that after 1 week of working for my family business, I didn't say, this sucks, I'm leaving. I could have done that at any moment. And now I see that in retrospect. I bet you might feel the same way about a job that you were stuck in, or a relationship that you were stuck in, or a financial situation that you were stuck in, that you now see the easy solution to. Why didn't I leave? Why didn't I do this instead? Why didn't I ask for that? But we didn't see it then. But the answer was there all along. Every problem has a solution. If you think of that first, anytime that you face a problem, then the seeking becomes not misery, it becomes adventuresome. It can become challenging, playful, intriguing. And we realize in our search for the answer to something, we may make a wrong move, and that's okay. When, as a parent, for those of you who are parents, did you solve every problem for your kids all the way through? When your child presented you a problem, did you solve it for them completely and thoroughly? I bet you didn't. I bet you recognized that if you had, that they would never grow. So you maybe gave them just enough of a hint. You pointed them in the right direction. You gave them just enough so that they would continue forward and they would grow their Sherlock Holmes problem-solving skills. So let's keep this in mind today with something that we might be stuck in. There is a solution. You haven't found it yet. That's okay. It's a great adventure. Keep pulling on the threads, keep clicking your heels together. And before you know it, poof, that problem will be gone and you'll never have to face it again. But if you do face it again, you'll realize, I don't have to be stuck here. I could just leave. I could just move forward. And that will be a very valuable thing for us all to learn. We'll continue with the process. I'll see you on the morrow.